You ready to let the dogs out?
What?
Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
Hi there. From Wish TV, I'm Patty Spitler, and this is the Positively Patty podcast. Now, on this episode, boy, you're going to want to tune in for this one. We have a familiar name and face and voice in Central Indiana, television and radio. It's Mimi Pearce. That's right. I call her our designing woman. She's beginning her second chapter. We'll tell you how to find her, what she's learned, and what advice she might have for you. It's all coming up on the Positively Patty podcast. And welcome to another Positively Patty podcast. Yes, indeed. Let me wipe my lips off after that one. Okay, we have a fabulous lady in with us today, and she's smiling. You can hear her smiling over the microphone. Mimi Pearce, you know her from TV. She did that traffic report for many, many, many years, and now she's out on her own and joining us. We're so happy to have her on Great Day TV, and she also loves decorating and baking, and I went to her house. You should see the amazing things that she has out there. So everything looks all put together, and she's going to tell us some stuff about how she does it, some of the background and the recipes. Her grandmother is the one who sort of instilled this love for her. And also, let's start off with this. You have a doggie.
I do. Cooper. You met Cooper. He's such a lover.
I did.
I love it.
Tell me about Cooper just a little bit.
Oh, you know, he's a rescue dog. We've had him for about 7 years. He's probably 9 or 10. He has all kinds of emotional issues, bless his little heart. And so we put up with that. And instead of saying he's got issues, we just say he's special.
And he loves your son, Corbin.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, he's a Corbin.
I mean, everybody else he looks at in the room and he sees Corbin, he's like, whoop, I'm going to go right over to see him.
Yeah, so he's a lover.
Oh, does he get some of your baking, too?
Oh, every once in a while. He's not a real sweet eater, though. He prefers the meat and the potatoes.
Right. We
like my
actually
husband
shouldn't give sugar to animals
exactly.
like that. We shouldn't eat so much, but we love sugar, so that's okay. What the heck? COVID-19, we're finding ourselves staying at home. We want to elevate things around the house. Let's start off with, you have MimiPearceDesigns.com. We want to send people there as well.
Yeah, in fact, it's I just launched it, getting great response. You'll find things about decor. You'll find recipes. I love to travel. We'll talk about that. Okay. And just lots of fun. But as far as elevating your home, and it sounds like just in the past couple of days that we may be back at home a little more.
I know, they say it's going to hit us again.
Yeah, so let's prepare and make it a special place that you want to be. I'll be honest with you, I never was a big Halloween person for decorating or having parties, but we usually over on Halloween have some people over. And so I thought, okay, I'll get out and do something with my table for Halloween, just a little decoration. But we're in Indianapolis. I always have black and white checkered around. So I started with that, went to the dollar store. I'm a big thrifty shopper, found some orange plates, put the orange plates, mixed it in with a black and white check. Went and bought some of that candy that it's out there, but people hate it. You know, that caramel, not the caramel corn, but those little pumpkins that are like yucky. They make better decorations than they do to eat. So I filled those in a jar. I had some Oreos. I needed something black for decoration, so I put those in another jar.
Good idea.
Bought some of those white Peeps that.
I didn't think they were making Peeps this year.
Well, I found some. Oh, they're probably from last year. They're probably that old. So it's good that they're a decoration and not.
They're really firm now.
Yeah. So they're in a. So it made a cute centerpiece. So just think about things in your house that you can use. You just got to be a little creative, or go to my website and I'll give you some tips on what to use.
And you can see what you do, which is interesting. I'm no good at this at all, but what I'm learning from you is that you can layer things. Yeah. One thing inspires you to do something else, and then something else,
right.
and then the colors. So you you build on it, don't you?
I do.
You start off. You don't start off with this is what it's going to look like. You build.
Exactly. In fact, I just finished my Halloween tablescape yesterday because I had the black and white check. I bought the orange cheap plates, and then I had already some black and white dishes, so I added those in. Bought some cheap napkins at Walmart that had a little ghost on them.
Yeah.
Put those almost like as a coaster. Bought some cute little straws. Put those in the glasses. And I found out there's a great way. I wanted to use some orange decorating, and there's a punch recipe that you use mango juice, 7-Up, and orange sherbet, and it makes a pretty Halloween drink.
Wow,
Yeah.
I love that. I'm learning so much. Okay,
Yeah.
fall. We're in the mode now, so let's keep going. Fall and food. Fall food. So what do you think is a good fall food?
Here's something that, especially if you're going to be in the house and you have kids, a candy apple bar.
Wait a minute, a candy apple bar?
Caramel apple. I'm sorry, caramel apple bar.
apple bar, okay.
Because apples are plentiful right now.
Right.
You melt some caramel.
Okay.
You melt that, and you don't have to unwrap those Kraft ones anymore. They make bits. You melt those in the microwave. You dip the apple with the stick on it into that, and then you set up just dishes full of things to dip those apples in, whether it be little miniature M&Ms, it be crushed nuts, and you set it up for your guest, and they get to dip their apples and choose.
Oh, could you double dip maybe? Put one side on that?
Yeah, I would.
Well,
I would.
If it's your family,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you know, you
but
could
you're
do that.
fine if you're not munching off of it. So that's
fun.
kind of fun and something different. It's adults like it, kids like it. So if you got some kiddos in town or in your house, it's an easy way to have some fun.
I did hear for Halloween too. Some places are saying kids shouldn't go out at all.
Yeah.
Others are saying, kind of put it in a chute and throw it to them outside. Don't give them anything
Yeah.
that's homemade.
Yeah.
It needs there's a lot of restrictions now. So my point is, there's going to be a lot of people staying home.
Right.
And
And if
as you said, if you have kids,
This is a great way because they get to make something. They get the treat after they've made it. So yeah, it's a perfect way to have some Halloween fun.
Okay, now speaking of people being at home, we're working a lot from home. What do you advise to spruce up our workplace?
Well, here's what I did. Jim, my husband, and I are pretty much empty nesters. Our son Corbin still lives in the basement, but we had an extra bedroom, and I'm finding now that I needed an office at home. So we cleared out the bedroom, and I painted an inspiration wall last weekend, decided just one wall. I didn't feel like painting a whole. And there's actually new peel and stick wallpaper, but I wasn't going to go down that road. So I just found a pretty blush pink paint and painted one wall. Tables can be used for desk. If you've got like an extra long table rather than going out. And I can tell you that right now, office furniture is at a premium. It's hard because so many people are working from home. So you've got to improvise a little bit. And maybe you've got an old table in the basement or something and spruce it up a little bit and use it as your desk. So
do you have a camera in there too for zooming and all that
we're
stuff?
getting that. We're
You're
just
getting
making little by little progress. I'm doing the pretty stuff right now. I like the pretty stuff.
The best thing I can say, I'm learning, we're all learning on this, our learning curve, lighting is so important.
Yes.
And make sure that the camera is up high and you're not shooting up your nose. Yeah, that's a big mistake that a lot of folks make.
Right.
And
So-
make sure what you did is the first thing they should do, that you have something in the background that's pleasant and not distracting. You don't want to see just the light switch behind you, or, I can't believe some of the things on a national news. You'll see something behind them that's weird. Didn't they think to put a plant or something?
Yeah. And just on a side note, my brother-in-law lives in Denver. He had this business even before Zoom days. He has a business that you actually rent art from local artists, and they switch it out in your home.
That's a great
and
idea.
his business is just gangbusters because businesses are wanting their art to put behind people when they're doing Zoom calls. So all of a sudden, this is a business he thought of long ago. It's been around for a couple of years. So
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to write that down. Also, you mentioned this earlier on. Let's backtrack. Traveling. Now,
Yeah.
I'm still leery. I don't know if I want to fly on a
Right.
plane yet.
I
But if
gotcha.
you want to make a little trip somewhere, what do you
You
suggest?
just need a little getaway. There's so many quaint little places. Last week, I just packed up my stuff and decided I was going to go north up to Amish country up in Shipshewana.
I just love that. Shipshewana.
And I had
Say
no
that 5
idea.
times.
Yeah, I had no idea. They're the third largest Amish community in the whole United States. So I just kind of wanted to feel the simple life. They don't have electricity. Sometimes I would just drive up and down the back roads and just kind of take it in. Now, mind you, it's kind of touristy now, so there are a lot of little tourist stops, but and the food's phenomenal. I saw one Amish. I have to tell you the story. They still come to town, some of them. I mean, some of them still, there's like a big bulk store. And this one buggy cart was loaded with eggs, like crates of eggs. And I'm thinking, what do they need? Well, they make egg noodles. And apparently their chickens weren't laying enough eggs. So they decided they had to go to the bulk store. And they had their little wagon loaded up with big boxes of eggs.
Wow.
So, yeah, so they do.
What do we need if I now I'm I'm not a cook. I'm just not good at that. But if we're starting out and maybe having family over and close friends, what are some things that you must have in your refrigerator?
Oh, in my refrigerator, I usually have chicken, and I usually buy rotisserie chickens because you can do a lot with rotisserie
You can.
chickens.
And the dogs love it. What
Yes,
you do?
yes.
The dogs and cats love it.
I've made chicken and noodles out of it. I've made casseroles out of it. It's chicken salad. So there's a lot you can do with a rotisserie chicken. So I usually have one of those in my house. I usually have fruit, like different kinds of fruit, because you can always toss up a fruit salad and do it with the months. Right now it's apples, so I keep apples, make apple salad.
Huh. What did I hear the other day? I like this. Wisdom is knowing that the tomato is a fruit, but intelligence is not putting it in the fruit salad. I love that.
Yeah. We're speaking of fruit right now. Persimmons. Have you ever had persimmon pudding patty? Persimmon pudding patty?
Wait, let me wipe this off again. No, I can't. I saw that you posted that on your Facebook page, and something about persimmon. I can't recall eating it. Tell me about
really known, in Indiana,
Okay.
and you have to pick the fruit when it ripens off the ground, and then you run it through a colander. You take the stems off. Last weekend, I ran mine through for an hour. It took me an hour to get like 3 cups of pulp.
Oh.
So it's a process, and
Wow.
you either love the dessert. There's a couple kinds of puddings, cookies. You can find them on my website. You either love it or you hate it.
Oh.
And it's not the most attractive looking dessert because it comes out real dark brown.
Oh.
But I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to try
It's-
that.
Yeah.
Next time I come over
yes,
see Cooper.
I
And
will have. My mom makes an awesome one, but yeah. So you'll have to give that a shot.
I do have something here. I have a question from somebody who knows you. What's it like being married to that hunk of man, Jim Denny, on WFMS? What's it like?
Oh,
Who wrote this question?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Jim
Jim
Denny.
Denny. He said, "Tell Patty to ask you that." So,
So
yeah,
what's it like?
I wouldn't have made it through these past several months without that
Wow,
guy. He's
really?
so supportive. I'm not kidding you. He keeps you laughing. That's for sure, all the time.
That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is. It is.
Oh, now we have tears here.
Yeah.
Okay, Mimi Pearce, of course, you can see her on Great Day TV. You can find you're everywhere right now. What else are you
Yeah.
doing? Where do folks find you?
I'm on Facebook. You can go to my link, MimiPearceDesigns.com, and they'll send you to enter my Twitter, my Instagram, Facebook, and just join in the fun. If you have questions, also, just contact me. My email address is on there as well.
And are you having a good time?
You know what? There is life after radio and television. Traffic reporting, I should say. And those doors are opening, and I'm having fun. I'm doing stuff that I've been passionate about for years.
I'm the same way. I did so much, in the news and interviews, but I enjoy this equally. Yeah. I mean, just even more because I get to play with some puppies too, so I like that. And who knows? I may learn to cook from you.
You might, or I'll just feed you. How about that? I'll just provide you.
You can come over and tell me how to turn on my oven. I don't know. Okay, Mimi Pearce, you'll find her on Great Day TV.
Yeah.
She's everywhere. And also, let's see, a couple of other things we wanted to talk about. Do you do anything about... You always look great. I wish you could see the cute outfit you have on. What are your tips for looking good, especially as we age for women?
Right. And I think you have to, don't be afraid to go out there and dress a little out of your, just for fun. But I think I've always had kind of a knack for putting things together.
That's true.
So that's probably my design. It kind of all comes together because people always say, oh, you always look so put together. But I just think that's that instinct of just being able to put colors together and jewelry with it. So I'll be sharing some of that too on Mimi Pearce Designs. I'm adding a little category.
You see what she did there? She brought it all around. She brought it all around there. Well, I enjoy working with you. I enjoy seeing
too.
what you
Great.
present.
Thank you.
Your segments are just fabulous and entertaining and colorful and informative. So, and you do it with a smile. So, I'm learning from you. You're teaching me.
Oh. I've learned from the best. You're one of a kind.
I'm so happy to have you with us. Okay, Mimi Pearce, don't forget that she is everywhere, but you can also find her on Great Day TV on the weekends. And we're up in 6 locations around Indiana and also in, I think in Louisville. Yep. Okay, so there you go. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. This is Patty Spitler, and it's Positively Patty Podcast. Say it 3 times. All right. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at PetPalsTV.com and stay with Wish TV online at WishTV.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at AllIndianaPodcastNetwork.com.